Warning: if the topic of psychological manipulation and emotional enslavement of women offends you, I want you to stop watching this video. And if you want to continue, you must agree never to use this knowledge to hurt women. Deal? Great. Let's start. First of all, I'd like to confess something. I used to be really nice to women. I thought if I was extra caring about a woman's feelings and sensitivities, she would fall in love with me. And boy, was I wrong. I was nothing but kind and considerate to my ex-girlfriend. In fact, I would buy her roses at least once a month and pay for her holidays during her birthdays. Still, she dumped me for another guy who, from the last time I heard, treated her like dirt. Of course, I learned my lesson there. I hope you'll learn from my failure. However, don't feel sorry for me though, because I've stumbled upon a secret to make women fall for me without me having to act nice or like a clown. You see, once I recognized the errors of my own ways, I found the answer to my woes. All I needed to be good with women was to learn a handful of female psychology tricks and tactics. Once I have these female psychology tactics under my sleeve, I didn't have to play nice and be wimpy around women anymore. In fact, whenever I would use these techniques on women, they are the ones who would have to be nice to me. Really, I've used some of these techniques at the bar and women ended up buying me drinks instead. This sounds entirely mind-blowing, I know, and yet it's true. One of the best female psychology tactics I have learned is one which is called fractionation. Made famous by Derek Rake in his notorious work, The Shogun Method, fractionation is known to be able to make any woman fall in love in a very short amount of time, often in the time span of 10 to 15 minutes. When I first stumbled upon this technique, I was really skeptical, and yet I tried it out anyway because, well, what had I got to lose? And when 5 out of 5 girls I approached on the street gave me their numbers, I turned into a true believer. It's quite hard to describe the entire fractionation technique inside this short video, but here's how it works in summary. Using this female psychology technique, you'll make a woman go through an emotional roller coaster by making her feel happy and sad in succession. Inside Shogun Method, there is a quick start guide containing a large collection of fractionation scripts which are ready to be used. All you need to do is to recite these scripts and wait for the awesome results. It's really that easy. When done correctly, she will feel emotionally addicted to you and be compliant to whatever you ask her to, whether to give you her phone number or anything else. It's really powerful. Before you use fractionation, I want you to be aware of what I am going to tell you next because it's really important. When used correctly, fractionation can get a woman under your control, enslave her, and make her fall in love with you far quicker than the usual pickup artist tricks. I have to warn you, though, that it is not possible to undo the effects of fractionation. Once you have enslaved a woman using this technique, dumping her will cause irreparable damage to her psychology. Therefore, please use this technique responsibly and ethically. To learn how you can use the Shogun Method and fractionation to manipulate a woman's mind and enslave her to you emotionally, go to fractionationhypnosis.com or click on this link right now.